How come I get stuck with the heavy one?
So if you guys are wondering what we're doing, I am unboxing our new 12-volt air conditioner that we got for the van. Is this a little bougie? Maybe, but
We're bougie people.
we're bougie people, and it is very humid and hot in this state. I don't want to get in an argument of what state. Your state's hotter than ours, whatever. I don't like to be hot when I sleep.
We know hot.
Yeah, we know hot. So we got a 12-volt air conditioner from N Comfort, and we kind of went like all out with this thing. We got their VES Icebox is what they call it. So everything's separate. The condenser, the evaporator, the blower, everything's separated for easily installation in a van. What I'm doing now is I'm just gonna pull everything out of the boxes and kind of set it just on the patio here so I can kind of see what goes where. We're gonna do a full install on this thing because A, I can't find anything really that shows the install of this. B, I'm somewhat capable of doing it myself, but I thought maybe in the future if somebody else wants to put this in their van or their boat or whatever, they can use this video to kind of help them through it.
Brian has a hernia.
I don't want to talk about it. Remember, if you guys have been around the channel for a while, and you remember last year at this time, I had a hernia and got it fixed.
It's back, baby!
There's a new one. I'm a very visual person, so I kind of like to lay everything out and see what everything's doing, where it's going.
That easy, huh?
Easy. So I had to figure out which hoses went where, and it's like hose number 1 is number 6 hose, and hose number 2 is number 8 hose. It's a little confusing, but I mean, it's not if you're not an idiot, but I'm kind of an idiot. So.
Oh, whatever.
I think the first thing we do is figure out where this is going to go and how it's going to mount in the van.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree?
Yep. Let's do it.
So it comes with these brackets. There's 2 long ones and 2 shorter ones. The shorter ones are for the blower, and the longer ones are for the compressor. Okay, those line up, so we'll just screw in here and there.
Awesome.
It's actually not that heavy.
It's not that heavy. Yeah, I mean it's light considering it's a...
I mean, I have huge arms, so
okay.
it looks a little lighter
Okay, keep it going, buddy. Thank goodness it fits.
Yeah, so I went over and over the drawings on their website to make sure it was going to fit in this cabinet. So I ended up making the cabinet, it's 13 inches roughly, and I overdid it a little bit. So I made my cabinet 16 inches and 16 and a half ish. 17, but there's gonna be wall here. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is, the plan is anyway, is having this on the floor some way, and then I'm gonna build probably something to come off of here and down, and then we can put the next one on top of it. The other option is we can mount it up here in the cabinet, but that's a lot more framing than I really want to do. But if we have to do it, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm. You locked and loaded there, boy?
Locked and loaded. So there's a drain catch on the bottom, so I'm just dropping these all the way down so that won't hit. Slotted, but they don't... I suppose you could sit it on there. I don't know. That's what you're fixing to do.
Okay. Why the accent? You don't have an accent.
All of our southern viewers are going to be like, horrible accent.
Say it.
That ain't going anywhere. Where'd we leave y'all at? We were going to put this on, and then we discovered that this had to come on and off for charging. So that's when we had to make this shelf, which was about, what, a month ago?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So it's been a while.
It's been quite the project.
Yeah, we kind of switched gears a little bit. So we are finally installing the AC. Our new N Comfort Icebox, 12 volt. I got the dryer mounted already. I just decided, I was originally going to put it back here, but it's a little hard to get to. So I ended up putting it here. See if the hoses reach.
Hopefully they do. And we think it's going to be a relatively easy install. It's just taken us so long because we have this weird space and we had to, you know.
We kind of had to redesign it a little bit because like I said, the original plan was to put the evaporator right on top of the compressor. Well, that couldn't happen. So I kind of had to like go back into my planning mode and figure out how we wanted to do it exactly and how the wires were gonna all run behind it. And I think we've got it figured out now, but it took some time.
This looks scary. It's not. I mean, it is to me. It's not to Brian.
What is that? So I don't know how I'm gonna get this nut in. Like this, let me show you. It's right, this tube is right in the way. And I can only get a wrench in there for like, I don't know, we'll see.
My little fingers fit, make it fit.
I can get it on, I just don't know if I can get it tight. It's such a short run to our bus bar. We can get away with doing 6 gauge, which is nice. I do have a little 4 gauge left, but it's really old. And I don't really want to use it. So this pulls about 65 amps like tops. And of course we'll test that later.
See, that was easy.
Yep. The problem, I'm hoping the worst part of this was putting those power wires on. The positive's not bad. You can get to that. That negative,
We struggled.
I had to take this off, but I couldn't get the wrench. There wasn't enough travel to get, you know, the wrench on there. So I had to take this off so I could get a wrench in from this side, turn a little bit, then come over to this side and turn a little bit more.
We got it.
But we got it.
On to the next step.
So I was gonna fuse this. You can put a fuse on your Lynx distributor, but I thought it'd probably be, they're kind of a weird fuse and I didn't want to be on the road and have it blow and then I'm stuck with no AC because I'm a princess. So I opted to do a breaker. So I'm just gonna put it right here and then I'll run the wire up into it and then I'll go from here over to my Lynx distributor. I mean, if this wire shorts out somehow from here to the Lynx, that could be bad, but I have a main fuse, so it's not a big deal. If anything happens here, this will trip. Anyway, so that's how we're gonna roll. All right, recap of what we just did, because we didn't really film a whole lot of it. Let me see that. So we've got these wires ran. This is our mains coming down here. Positives go into the breaker, the negative will go back to the bus bar. This is the evaporator. Here are our 2 ports for that. And then over here are the wires. And I actually might,
The other way.
they're on this side, so I'm just gonna bring them around this way.
Okay.
And then I could just wire up. I might even come through here maybe, but we'll see. There's 2 2-pin cables. One is gonna go to the evaporator fan blower. The other one's gonna go down through the floor that you guys saw this video. And the other one goes down to the condenser fans. So right now I mean, look how easy this is. Boom, done. And of course you gotta wire it up, you know.
But that's fun stuff.
That's for a different day. Probably later today.
Yeah.
And this one clicks in here, and that'll go through there. I'm not gonna put it through just yet because I wanna get my hoses on first, and then I can feed this down. I just feel like give myself more room for the hose ends than anything.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. I think we're gonna go ahead and hook up hoses next. And we might as well just show you guys how that is done, even though we don't know really how to do it.
What we're doing.
We almost forgot. I had to move this blower, which you guys saw. I almost forgot to put my foam tape back on. So I had to pull it back off real quick and then go wrap it in foam tape so it doesn't leak.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No.
Oh.
Nope. I mean, I will tighten that with a wrench, obviously, but... I think I already said we had to... What's up?
Are we putting in the AC finally?
Yeah, and we just got started on it. Number 1 goes from the compressor down to the condenser, which was a terrible, horrible...
He's having flashbacks, can you see?
What an experience that was. 1 goes down there, and then 2 goes from that back up to the dryer. So we can do 1 first, which is this one.
How do you know it's one? Just by the length?
It's the biggest long hose.
The biggest long hose.
Yeah, it just says hose number 1 is 7 feet of number 8, and then hose number 2 is 13 feet of number 6. So 8 is bigger than 6, and this is shorter than 13 feet, so you kind of know it's number 1.
It's a lot of math. I'm glad you're doing this.
Well, that one goes to the top side of my condenser. Grab my wrench, piece of cardboard, slide my fat little ass under the van.
Get down on it. Come on, Grandpa.
Oh. So I'm not an AC guy, but I called my buddy who is an AC guy, and he said that's normal.
To have it have pressure in it?
Yeah, he said if they took it off when it was cold out and then it got hot, obviously there's going to be more pressure, so that's why it's doing that. Hopefully he's right. Actually get them all
situated.
I'll tighten them. Okay, and then the shoddy.
You're so annoying.
This one goes from the dryer, and I know this because I looked at the sheet. It's not like I just know it.
Yeah, you've been over the instructions quite a few times. Ooh, I just called your ass out.
Yeah, well, you
Ryan
know,
read the directions.
sometimes when you got the dumbs like me,
You're not dumb. You literally built a van with your 2 hands, babe. What is this stuff?
It's insulation, because this one gets super cold and it'll condense.
And it's not in the directions to do that, right? But we're...
I think it is.
Is
actually.
there?
Yeah. It says wrap the large number 4 hose with refrigeration line foam and wrap the metal fitting, because it gets cold and will condensate and sweat.
You just got the stuff from Amazon?
No, actually I got this from my cousin, who is a heating and air guy. And he just had a piece laying around, so he gave it to me. So thank you, Brett. I appreciate it. If you're watching this.
But you could probably get something similar to...
Yeah, you can buy this stuff at like a big box store, or you could probably just go get it from your local AC guy if you want. This is actually for a house, but it's pretty good. And it's not the split stuff. I was gonna get the stuff that you put in and then you just like wrap it over, but he had this laying around and the price was right. So I'm gonna just try to wrap it. I'm hoping these lines, as you guys saw, have a little 90-degree fitting on it, so this is not exactly easy.
We'll be back after this is done. All right, we're done.
No.
I mean with that.
Oh, okay. It actually worked. Thank you, Alpha Heating and Air.
Thank you, Alpha.
And plumbing.
And plumbing.
So it's got PVE oil in it, and PVE oil, it's kind of a, from what I understand, it's kind of a newer oil for AC systems. But it is hydroscopic, so it absorbs water. And it being similar to southern Louisiana right now in Nebraska, it's very humid.
More hose. Don't smell it. What's that for?
So this is just a drain line. So the ice box with the separate evaporator, that's where all your condensation is going to go. It's got a built-in tray below it. Right here you can kind of see the tray slope down. So this hose just connects to the fitting. It just slips over. It's not like pressure or anything, it's just a drain line. Flip that on there. And then the other end, obviously you want to slope to it because gravity and stuff. Next up, wiring. And this is like probably one of the easiest, well, I mean, it looks like it's the easiest part. It's got, these are the same, right? So you've got, so these are the same. It doesn't matter what goes where as far as plugging them in, but it does matter where they go. So the top one is the condenser fans. So that's going to go down under the van, and there's 2 ways. We got the dual fan, so there's 2 ways to wire it. You can wire them in series or parallel, depending on if you want it louder and more drier, or you can wire them like parallel, and I think it's quieter. Or I could be backwards on that, but it's quiet. The fans run slower that way, so it's not as loud, but it doesn't cool it as
efficient. There you go.
So the top one goes in there. So this has breakers for these right here. So if something on that trips, it'll pop your breaker here, which is kind of nice.
Cool.
And then we have a breaker for the main unit. Lots of stuff going on down under the van that I am not looking forward to. This one goes to the evaporator, which is right here. So you can probably cut a lot of this wire off. I think for like testing purposes, I'm not going to cut anything. I'll just hook it up like it is with the extra length, and then once I know it's working, then I'll cut the wire off and kind of route it a little bit better.
Looks like we have Stranger Things
I know.
monster. What's that thing called?
What?
The Mind Flayer.
The Mind Flayer, yeah.
So we didn't show any of the undercarriage stuff.
You know what? I will crawl back under and get some B-roll for you guys, and I'll just run it right over this talking
I'll run it.
part.
I'm the editor.
Oh, you're the editor?
Yeah.
Oh. So, yeah, I just kind of tied up all these hoses as flat as I could so it wouldn't impede on any of my ground clearance. And then just kind of cushion clamped the wiring and everything up to the frame of the van. And rib nutted the condenser into the frame. And all these brackets and stuff I got from Cruise and Comfort. It's an option you can get with the air conditioner if you order it. It worked out. It was a long, really, really long process to get it all done. But it's done, and back up here in the van now, and life is good where I'm not on my back on gravel. Can I just say, this has nothing to do with the video, but I really miss my driveway at my last house, because this one sucks.
If I had $1 for every time he said that.
Nice smooth concrete that didn't dig into my back. Good times.
It's done though. Good job.
Thank you. I have no idea how to run this thing. Mode cool. Cool to 78.
It works.
It works. Oh, it's cold.
I feel it. Oh, that feels so good. Woohoo!
On my hose.
You can't say God. Gravity isn't real.
Did you know they don't really know what causes gravity or anything about it? Like, it's just a theory that the Earth spinning causes the gravity and the mass.
Like, there's no proof, right?
It's like it's a theory. I always thought, like, when I was in school, they taught you that, and like I thought that was like fact, but it turns out it's just a theory.
Interesting.
Well, interesting tidbits by Brian.
You've got a lot of them.
Science, bitch!